We are live. Yes, live. Very live. Much live. Such live. There we go. All right, let me grab this out here and put this into just need that link. Where is that link? There we go. Do that. And then oh, I closed Discord. Of course I did. I call this winning. All right, live announcement. Okay, there we go. Switching back and forth between Mac and Windows and whatnot is sometimes super painful with the self-promotion. Yeah, I'll do it there. Anyway, sorry. Yes, it is liveness here. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm all good now. I'm all set up. All right, let's make sure that everything's still working. Everything should still be working. I was playing around with it a bit earlier, so we'll make sure. Wait, did my bitrate go down? Shouldn't be. Settings. Oh man, my bitrate went down again. Is it 6,000 or 60,000? 6,000. Yeah, apply. There we go. Apparently it doesn't save my bitrate all the time. That's always fun. Boom, 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 boom. See how long it takes for it to catch the bitrate back up here. I'm going to put this back to 2, from 2 to 1. And let's hit play. Save selected. There we go. Keeps doing that bitrate issue. Come on. Come on, bitrate. Fix yourself. Alright. That's weird. Not able to save mouse pointer. That should not be happening. Interesting. The mouse pointer just stopped working. I think if I restart the editor, I think it will fix the problem. Stream bitrate, the stream's current bitrate is lower than. That's interesting. So it's saying the stream's current bitrate of 6100 is lower than the recommended bitrate of 4500. I do not understand how that works. Straight up, look at this. This is so good. I think I gotta blow this up like this. bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. It's like, this is, one of these numbers is bigger. It's this one. Come on, YouTube. You can do better. It's so bad. All right, let's see here. Play, save selected. All right, there we go. Ah, sweet. It was just a glitch. It does happen every now and then, and I don't know why, but it is kind of annoying. Sweet. Okay, so that's done. Now, where did we leave off yesterday? Here we go. We left off yesterday. Needed XP needs to be calculated and updated when the current XP is greater than needed XP. So that's where we get into the calculation thing, right? So I believe that we had that open here on on the other screen here. Thought we did. We might not have. Let me double check here. Was it in here maybe? Ah, here we go. Yeah. All right, so we've got to do this for each one essentially. Like every stat needs to have one of these for XP. So fun times. And they cannot be dynamic from the looks of it based off of some of the stuff that I've seen here. So if we go to, oh wait, I think I closed that prematurely. Let's see here, terminal, git status, git diff. I believe it's, yeah, this one here. What changed in this? Oh, okay, it's just, all right, we'll just do that. I think that's the formatting it wants anyways. All right. Okay, so now I do need to actually open up that again. So that's going to be a good timing. There we go. Excellent stream health. Sweet. I should actually open up on my side screen here. As soon as my mouse clicks over, there we go. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Now I've got chat open on my side screen as well. Okie dokie. There we go. All the chats are open. Here's Unreal. So what we want to do is we want to come down here, go into here, and then we'll go into abilities. We'll create a new one, and this is going to be a, let me bring up the, it's here, I'm just going to bring that over. And this needs to be a gameplay effect execution calculation. And in this situation, I think what we did was, we went with was FirstRPG, gameplay effect execution calculation, because it gets really hard, really kind of wordy there. And then we need to do, if I bring this attribute set over to the side here, I can see all of the attributes that we need. So we're going to start with the basic one, which is just going to be the strength, right? So this would be strength XP, or say needed strength XP. There we go. Actually, I can move this X here and do this. Needed strength XP. Oops, that was in the wrong spot. Right there. There, and then that gives us a little bit of a gap here where it's not like, although, it's still not great. All right. Anyways, because I don't have a way of fixing this better, I'm just gonna go with it. All right. Now we got it open here. And then we're going to bring over. We want this one here. So here we're going to say we need public. And we want this to be you FirstRPG strength. RPG needed strength. Oops. Strength XP. Marmar, welcome. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? Are you hungover? Last night was pretty intense. There. Did I spell strength wrong? I think I did. Yeah, I really misspelled strength there. It's like a really bad spelling of strength. Oh, look at that. It crashed. Cool. I'm better than I thought I'd be. I again can't thank you enough. Last night was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I missed the H. Sorry, the G right here. That also means that I need to update the import here, strength here. And this needs to be renamed. There. And then we come up here, we're going to rename this one as well. Edit, rename, there. So how's your day been so far today, Marmar? If anybody out there is wondering, Marmar streams on Twitch, so feel free to go give her a follow. It's the same name as she has right now in YouTube. So I just have to wake up at 6 a.m. every day this week to go to work at a special needs camp with my mom. So I'm tired this week. Oh, it's not too bad, right? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I had breakfast. I had a good breakfast out with my girlfriend, as I normally do on the weekends. And then yeah, and then came home, watched some stuff on some YouTube and stuff, and got ready and started streaming. Pretty much sums up my day so far, at least. But I'm doing good. Let's see. We need a virtual void execute implementation. Then we'll need to implement this. Yeah, I'm about to go to my mom's birthday dinner, so that'll be good to finally eat. You haven't eaten anything yet today? Haven't you been up for like hours? Like it's only 1:30 where I am, but like I know you're like East Coast, right? So it's like late. Well, you're like 3 hours ahead, I think. So it's 4:30 your time. Yeah. Oof. I'm still working on my morning coffee. Even though I got up at like 8 a.m. my time. Let's see here. So this would be declare the attributes to capture in define, how we want to capture them from source and target. It's important. Struct. And then this would be a first RPG. This would be needed strength XP. Statics. Yeah, I woke up at 8 a.m. in my chair still. Oh, God. Just passed out in your chair. Good times. Declare. Attribute capture def. And this would be current strength XP, I think. And then this would be declare attribute capture def. And then needed strength XP. And then GD, sorry, first RPG. Why is this causing a problem here? Oh, right, it wants us to do an F. So this would be first RPG. No, not logging. What? F first RPG needed statics. Create a constructor really quickly here, and we can get rid of the log there. Did you get a good sleep though? Happens at time of to do GE spec. Oops. Yeah, spec creation. This is just documentation here that I'm writing out to myself so I actually know what the hell's going on here, because I don't actually know what the hell's going on yet. Capturing anything from the source in this example, but there could be our attributes that might want. Oh, whatever. So this is just the capture, right? Capture optional damage on the GE. Capture optional damage. Let's move this over so we can look at it together here. You slept enough to function? At least you were able to actually stay in your chair all night. You didn't fall out. That would have sucked. Let's see here. Oh yes, for anybody that's wondering, this is kind of like the tutorial thingy mabob that I'm following at the moment, or that I'm using as a reference. Suppose it's a reference. Let me just put it in the right tab set here. Here we go. Boom. Okay. So in this situation, right, we want to have this on both screens. So we define our captures here. We have to create the declare attribute capture def or whatever. And then here we actually define it, which is just essentially, this would be the first RPG attribute stat. And then it would be the here and then the target or the source, which makes sense. And then true or false. Ooh, source. That makes sense too. I could use that. I think that I could use that. Let me just make a note here, because I think I did something in my ability. Let's see here. Gameplay ability. Here. Yeah, target caster, which I want to replace with source. Here. So let's rename this. Refactor. Rename. Add core redirect. No, I do not want to add core redirect. There we go. That's probably going to cause an issue when I start this back up, but let's see. I don't have any errors, so I can do this. Let's just make sure this works. And then I'll take a look at that redirect thingy that they said they might do, which I think I said no to, so it should be fine. Wait, what's the issue here? Oh, wait. This needs to be correct. There we go. When are you going to do a big drinking night again? Is that going to be tonight? Tomorrow? Next week? A couple months from now? All of it should be good times. Sadly, not for a while because I'm gonna be super busy when school starts. What are you taking in school, by the way? Okay, let's see here. That's because I got a second job being an after school teacher. You're like all smart and stuff. I think it was this one here. Let's see. Target source. Yes, there we go. And this would be the source, which would be the caster, will get grant strength XP. There we go. Save. Compile. Close. Beautiful. Save selected. I'm hardly smart. I don't know. You're tutoring, right? That's smart. I was never able to be a tutor, so you're smarter than me. So this would be the captures. Set up captures. So this would be define attribute capture def. And then here it'd be you FirstRPG. It's the attribute set, right? Attribute set. And then here we would do the current strength XP. And this would be the source, and then true, I think. We'll have to double check what this is here. What's the value type? It's that last one here. Gameplay effect. Wish I knew what true was. I think I'm going to have to look up the documentation quickly for this. And hope there's documentation for it. UE4. See, false, but it doesn't say what false means, and that's kind of the problem. I want to know what the false versus true is. Although maybe okay, so we've got source true, target false, and that seems to line up with what this person's doing as well. The source is true, the target's false. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to run with it and hope that I'm doing it right and not accidentally launch Epic, because no. Now, why is this not working? Did I misspell this? Let me grab this. No, that's the wrong one. I want the attribute set on the side here. And then we'll copy, just do some quick copy and paste here. Current string. There we go. I probably missed out on that G again. You know, spelling's hard. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So what's going to be the next part here? So after that, this does the setup. And then here we would do the damage statistics thingy, right? So I can move this here back. And then I've got it here. So we're going to make now yet another little change, right? And this has to be all done within the CPP file from my understanding. So const g this would be FirstRPG, and then this would be needed strength XP statistics, and it would be a reference, and we'll call it needed strength XP statistics. And then here we'll do static. And this would be the F first RPG needed strength statistics. And then this would be needed strength XP statistics. First RPG. Okay, yeah. Wait, no, this needs to be slightly different, right? And then this needs to be a little bit different here as well. So I'm just going to call this XP statistics and then return XP statistics. Static const. Okay. All right, and then in here, we do relevant. Oops. Well, I'm ahead to dinner, but I'm leaving your stream pulled up on my PC. We will be in a call tonight if you want to chill. Have a great stream. Thank you. And I will probably come and chill with you guys later tonight. It was a lot of fun chilling with you guys yesterday. So, and you have a good dinner if you're still here. XP statistics. Oh, wait, no, this is... Yeah, this is the needed XP statistics dot XP. Wait. Dot needed XP. This one, and then we do the same with the current XP def. Here we go. And we'll do this, switch those around a little bit. I want to figure out like why this is here, all needed. Definitely. Thank you. You're a really great person to have around. I appreciate it. I want to figure out like why this here struct needs to be formed in this manner, and then also this. And then once I figure that out, I might be able to break these out and make these a bit more dynamic, but it might be hard due to the macroing, which macroing's kind of a double-edged sword sometimes. So still mad you shaved, dude. Come on, Ethan. Come on. I had to. I didn't have a choice, man. All Their choices were not there. View ability system component. Target ability system component equals execution params dot get target. Oh wow, that's like super nice. View ability system component. This would be source source ability system component equals execution params dot get source ability system component. Why were you getting used to me having like a beard and all of that? Star source actor equals source ability system component. Source ability system component here. Get avatar actor or null pointer. Interesting. I've not seen that, and I like this. We'll grow it back. Wait, what you mean no choice? What do you mean? What do I mean no choice? Didn't have a choice. No, she didn't make me. I was tired of it getting in the way. And it was the only way I could get it out of the way. Lynn thinks I look weird without it now. I've had it for so long. I have been so lazy to shave. But I also don't really like having facial hair. The lamest excuse. Yes, I could have trimmed it, but I don't have trimming tools. So trimming tools were not going to be an option here. Spec. Grow it back and just trim it. I will take that under consideration, but I actually don't like having facial hair, so there's that too. Execution params dot get owning spec. Gather the tags from the source and target as that can affect which buffs should be used. Source tags dot captured source tags dot get. There we go. And then we'll do the target tags. Target tags. Capture target tags. Shocking behavior. Hey, true story. Float armor. Now, armor's not actually a thing right now in my game. Although it will be eventually. And this is all done using what was it? This is being set up essentially for combat, not for like executing damage and stuff like that and calculating damage, which I'm gonna have to do anyways. It just really sucks that these can't be like reused. Actually, I suppose they could. I could create a bunch of these structs here. Although every time I try and create a struct in when I was trying to create a C++ struct using Unreal, it was like causing problems. So I don't know. Because like I could just do it here, like bring it in. because this is all I really needed. But then if I want to make these truly dynamic, this needs to like be done. I don't know. It's so complicated, right? Attempt calculate captured attributes magnitude. This would be the current. Oh wait, this needs to also bring in strength here. There we go. Execution, right? Okay, so this would be here. We're gonna do capture optional damage value set on the damage GE as a calculation modifier under the execution calculation. And of course I misspelled that. Two things here. Damage didn't even get spelled right. Damage. Damage. There we go. And let's fix calculation here. Oh yeah. Ethan. Here, I got this should still run. I don't think this is gonna cause an error. I got the XP system worked out and in a way that I like it, and it does actually work now. So I'm pretty happy about that. So give me a second here, and I'll show you. Soon as Unreal actually launches. So save selected, sure. And it will launch up here. So I just went with the behavior of you. So every time you take damage, you'll get 1 stam. And when you do damage, depending on the type of damage you're doing, you'll get strength. Where did that guy respawn? Well, that's a bug. Spawn actor failed because all of collision at the spawn. Oh, cool. All right. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, so that all works. It's kind of cool. But now I want to make it a little bit better, and that's where this comes into play here. So this would be execution params dot temp calculation attribute magnitude, and then this would be the needed strength XP statistics dot. I think that should be that one. Feel like that's right. Ooh, we also need to put this here. Strength def. There. And then this here would be evaluation params. What was it? It was Oh, I missed a step. Yes, I did. I skipped over something here. So here we're going to do the, what is it? It's F aggregate evaluation parameters. And this will be evaluation, oops. Evaluation parameters, like so, and then we will add them. Evaluation parameters dot source tags equals source tags, and then evaluation parameters dot target tags equals target tags. And then here we can do the evaluation parameters. And then here we would pass in the strength. We'll say this is 1. Now, kind of... Oh, this is the out. Oh, okay. So this should just be able to be this instead. There's no reason to assign that if this is just going to be like a reference, right? Would I need to tag that? No. This like gets auto tagged, right? Yeah. Let's see here. And then here we would do strength equals F math max float. Oops. Float. And then this would be strength or 1.0f. And then here they want the math, the damage. So I'm going to switch. So it was armor then damage. And because they're doing it based off of like attacking somebody, here I'm going to have this be current strength XP. So I might be able to. Can I change that a little bit? No. No. Yeah, no. Current, here we can just do this as current XP. So this would be current XP. And then this would be, this would be current strength XP def. And then we'll say current XP. And this would be current XP. And then here we will do one more, and this will be needed XP. And this would be needed XP. Should probably make the needed XP the base here, which I think is 100. We'll just go off that for 100. And what I could do here is actually make this a protected, and then this would be a U property, blueprint read only, edit anywhere, category equals FirstRPG ability. This be a float. And we'll say default, or should I say min? Yeah, I'll say min. Min needed XP equals 100 dot OF. Then we'll do we'll do 2 of these here. So this will be min base value, which we'll say is 1. Min current XP, which we'll say is 0. And the needed will be 100. Beautiful. So here we can then replace this here with base min base value, min current XP, value. Let's just rename these to keep them in sync. And then here we'll say min needed XP value. Oh, wow. All right, there we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I bring this over, we can scroll down a bit. And here we've got this, right? Get set by collar magnitude, data damage, false -1. Add, wait, capture optional damage value. Set on the damage GE as a calculation modifier under the execution calculation. Can multiply any damage boosters here. Unmitigated damage. Mitigated damage is unmitigated damage times 100 divide 100 plus armor. Mitigated damage is, if mitigated damage is greater than 0 on execution output, set the target's damage meta attribute. Out execution output, add output modifier, damage property. Oof. This is complicated. Okay, so we're not going to bother with this one because like this doesn't really matter right now for the one we're doing. This though, this does. So we can go ahead and not worry there. And then if, okay, so then here we would, I think here we do our math, right? So let's see here. If current XP is greater than, this needs to be needed XP. Needed XP. Needed XP. This would be increase needed XP to fit, and increase base stat. Else do nothing. To keep difference difference between current, keep any overflow, keep value of keep diff between current XP and needed XP to apply as a base to the new needed XP. Okay. Then set targets, damage, meta attribute. We can skip that one because we don't actually care about it. Add output modifier. Care about that. Broadcast damage to target. So this would be UGD ability system component. Actually, we'll never be in a situation where you'll get more XP right now than like this theoretically should not be possible, right? But this also needs to be here. So here we'll do the we'll do new. Sorry, this would be float. New needed XP equals strength. So this would be strength plus plus. I think this needs, that's supposed to be better. And then what was the math that we did here? Here we go. And then here we would say UE math floor. Oops, not float, floor. UE C++. Floor here. Cool. All right. Let's see if we can figure this one out here. So this would be math. Oops. Math. I think it was math, right? No, it's F math, sorry. F math floor. Yes, it is. And then it would be strength times, and then this would be, was it was A1. Oh no, this would be the yeah, this would be the exponent and whatnot here. So U property blueprint read only, edit anywhere. Oops, let me just do this. Float exponent equals 1.6 F, and then base XP, which is 100 .OF. There we go. To do strength, and then this would be A1, which is the actual strength, and then this is E2, which is the base XP. Base XP. Times that, and then F math power. This looks right. Power, and then this would be A1, which would be strength, and then D2, which would be the exponent. There we go. See, nice and easy, right? And then here we would say U FirstRPG ability system component. This would be source. Source ability system component. And this would be equals cast U FirstRPG ability system component, and this would be source ability system component. Wow. So that would then be, this could be an if right here with the way that this this tutorial piece here wrote it, right? So that would then be, here they want us to do the, so this would be the traditionally the target if this was damage, and then this would be the source, which would be the player who's doing the damage. I think. Receive damage. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. I almost don't like this though. Like, I get, this seems really overboard. Part of me just wants to see if I can just do it in here. Not here. To do this. Let's just do, like, I don't think this is perfect, but like, I almost think this is probably the way to go. I don't think I've got any errors. So I'm going to quickly try and do it in there first. And then I'll come back to this one because holy shit, this is a lot of work to do something so simple. Let's start with trying to do this the easiest possible way. Attribute set here. All right, so here we've got the current strength XP, and this does the log. Let's see if that comes up. I think it comes up in here. Yeah, okay, so it does come up in there. So what we'll do is we'll just do it in there, right? So if this comes up here, what we can do is get XP. What would this be? This would be get, so wait, this would be current XP. Get current strength XP. Right, and if we do a float, const of float, oops, float, current strength XP equals, and then we do const float, current needed, or sorry, we'll say, no, this is going to cause a, yeah, there, and then we'll say needed XP. Ooh, I know, current XP, needed XP equals get needed strength XP, right? And then here we would do our math that we did over in here. And then let's see here, const current value, this would be a float, equals get strength And we can skip that one. Yeah. All right. We copied this over correctly. Oops. Then this would be not a const. This would be current value. Oops, value. There. And then here we would say the base XP, which we should probably set somewhere. I guess that would be set in here, but I don't think that this can be edited anywhere. So if that is the case, then it's just like, it just needs to be recompiled every time we ever want to change it, which I suppose isn't the end of the world, right? So we'll just copy these over. We can delete those here. And then here we'll say base XP. This would be current value. And then exponent. And then the new needed XP. We can get rid of that. And then here we can I think we can do a set in here, right? Set to do if it's greater than or equal to new needed XP, right? And then here we would say float. This would be a const. Actually, wait. Okay, so then float new current XP equals current XP minus needed XP. And then if I do this, oh no, wait, it's there. And then here we would say set current strength XP, or that's stam, set current strength XP, which would be new. We can do this directly here, actually, like this. There. And then we can set the set needed strength XP. And then we can just do this directly in here. And then here we would do set strength current value. And I think this should work. Like I'm 2% sure this is totally going to work. Provided that I've actually set things correctly, which I'm not entirely sure that I have. Eventually it will finish loading. Once it finishes compiling. There we go. And then here, if I go to the effects and I say derived, right? No, I guess this will just stay that way. Or could I just do set max health? Yeah, okay, never mind. This is fine. Let's just close that. All right, let's hit play. Save selected. Let's see if it works. Yeah, stop running around. Come on. I should probably set that a little lower. Actually, is that value even correct? Let's see. Yeah, 303 is level 2. But 100 is level 1, right? So let's see if we can if it actually does work. I should probably like try and set the default value of this to 100, but I'm not sure if it would work properly. And I'm in too deep at this point. Come on, more death. More death. There we go. Bam. Okay. This guy here. Come on, just a little bit. Come here. Come back here. Where'd you go? There you are. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, oh, it worked. It worked. Sweet. This is totally how I'm doing it then. Now I just need to do the set base value here. Oh my god, I can actually just get rid of that, and oh, that makes me so happy. I don't want to do that execution for each one of these. Let's see here, where did I put that? That was here. Let's just delete this. Edit, delete. And we'll come over here and we'll edit and we'll delete. It's beautiful. We don't need it. Oh, so amazing. Okay, so if that's the case, then what we need to do is, because I think this returns a public method gameplay attribute. Here we're just checking the pointer. So this turns into like a giant else if statement, which I'm not a big fan of, but whatever. So what we're going to do here is up at the top here, right? We're going to say void update attribute level. And in this case, we're going to say we're going to have 2 here. It's going to be a const float. Current level. No, this is just going to be a float. We're just going to start with just floats for now. So it's current level, current XP, and then float needed XP. And then here we will generate an implementation. Then we're going to come up to here and we're going to do essentially this right here. And paste. Current level. Current level. Current level. And then it's complaining that these could be const, and that's actually fair. And I just wanted to do it to make sure that I didn't mark the wrong ones, right? Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Now what we can do is instead of having this here, we can delete this, right? And this would be current value or current level. But we don't even need this. What we can do here is we can do update attribute level. And then we just do this. So this would be get strength, right? And then here it would be, I think it was current XP. Yeah, current XP then needed XP. So then this would be here. And then this here would then be that last one. And then we just do this and delete. It's beautiful. And then essentially we just have to do this over and over again for all the different fucking attributes. Because I hate my life sometimes. Attribute, get current, I guess stam will do next. Get stamina, get current stamina XP, get needed stamina XP. Get current agility, get current agility XP, or sorry, that would just be agility. Oh, damn it. I guess in this case it would need to be, we'd also need to pass in, we could do a struct in this case, right? Struct, or sorry, no, this would be an enum. Enum. Let's just do a quick C++ enum. But I have to remember how to do them. C++ enum. Fun, fun, fun. To do enumeration, declaration. Here we go. Ooh, that's nice and easy. Wait, this allows me to do, but this has standard. Oh, yeah. Here. Enum color. So we're going to essentially just do this. Enum here, like so. But this will be attribute. And then E attribute. And then this would be, we'll say strength. And then stamina. I'm just going to do this onto the side here so I can see them easier. Because I will likely misspell at least one of these. Agility. Intellect. Then I've got resilience, which is akin to armor. There we go. And then here, this would need to be, the other thing I could do is just pass it in as a first class, like as a function, right? Like we could potentially do this, right? What if I passed it in as a function? That might be a better idea. C++, pass function as argument. I've not done that before, so let's find out exactly if I think I've done it before, but you know, let's find out. Wait, what? Question answer. How do I pass a function as a parameter in using function as a parameter? C++. Normally, for readability's sake, you use a type def to define it. Function 2. Okay, so would that be... In this case, it would be something in here, right? So this would be a function, but how do we declare the function here? Function, oh, okay. Let's see, UE C++ pass function as argument. I feel like they've done something here for Unreal specifically. Unreal Engine C++. How to pass a function as a parameter of U function. Ooh, actually, I have a better idea. I have a way better idea. This actually solves all the problems. There we go. If it returns a float, right? Oops. Yeah. So in this case, if it returns a float, float. So this would be return current level. And then this would be return current level. There we go. Beautiful. And then if we find the usage, right? So here, find usage, go up here, and then we just do this. And then this would be const float. Or actually, I guess in this case we would say, could I do a const here? Const float. Updated or new level. New level equals set strength new level. And this would be if new level is greater than get strength. We'll say new strength in this case, or updated strength. There. That seems relatively okay, right? I suppose. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but yeah. It seems kind of terrible. Then here, oh, this has the sets. Oh, God damn it. There's so many sets. part of me wants to. I wonder if I could do this as a macro. See, now I just want to do it here with the functions, right? It's seeming increasingly better to do this with passing in function calls here. C++, Unreal Engine, C++, pass function as argument. That's for a delegate event, and I don't want a delegate event, right? So it could be a delegate, but I don't want it to be a delegate. Add state change event. How to pass functions. Declare dynamic. Oh, wait. It sounds like you've wrongly placed your delegate. I don't want a delegate. Declare delegate. Is it a delegate I actually want? Yeah, I don't think it is. Can I do the pass? Can I do that as a pass? Like, is that a thing? The other option is to do this as an enum. Right? And then we pass in what it is, right? So this would be, then here we would do this, which means that we'd have to move this here into here at the top. And then here we could then pass this in as an element to the update here, which would be e attribute. And then we would go over to here, and this would then take in an attribute. Say e attribute, right? And then this would be essentially a giant switch, right? So here we would say, we would do current level plus plus, and then these would all be not const anymore, because we would need to update them to reflect this. So then this would be current XP equals this. Right, and then we can close that, and then this will be needed no, this is needed XP here. Needed XP, and then this is current XP minus equals needed XP there, and then we don't want to actually return anything anymore, void. Then we come back here, void. Yeah, and then at the bottom here, this would be a switch. No, it's a, what is it again? To C++, C++ switch statement. It's like 5 different switches. Okay, so switch with expression, which is attribute. And then it's case with the case type, which is E attribute strength. Yeah, okay. And then here we would do the set current strength, or set strength, and this will be current level, and then set current strength XP, which will be current XP, and then set needed XP, needed set needed strength XP will be needed XP. Then this needs to be moved up. And get rid of that. That is right? Yeah. Then this would be break. And then there we go. Fun. All right. And then if we come up to our errors up here, this would then become E attributed strength. And we wouldn't need that, and then we could delete that. Then this would be E attribute stam. E attribute agility. I get current intellect. XP attribute. I get current intellect. Get current intellect XP and get needed intellect XP. Get current agility XP. Get needed. There we go. Get current resilience attribute. Then be get resilience. Get current resilience XP get needed resilience XP. There we go. Resilience. Intellect. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Beyond belief. I am not a fan. Stam, agility, intellect, resilience. Agility, intellect, resilience. Set stamina, set current stamina, set current, set needed. Set needed stamina XP. Set agility. Set needed agility. Oh, sorry. Set current agility. There we go. Set intellect. Set current intellect. Set needed intellect. Set resilience. Set current. Set current intellect. Set needed intellect. Oh, god damn it, this is resilience. Set current resilience. Set needed resilience. There we go. Ugh. It's too much. Part of me like wants to do this based off of like string testing and stuff like that, but like testing pointers is just so much faster. And for a vast majority of this, I don't think that like it's really needed. So now hit play. The first thing that we're going to do is try and figure out what the current value, we need to preset the value on the base stats to 100 for all of the attributes. Good times. Which I think goes into here. No, that's pre. I think we can do it in the constructor, maybe? I don't know. Derived attributes. That's just max health. Okay. Player character attributes. I think this one has all of them. Where did I set stam and all of? Wow. Okay. I guess in this case here we would just add another one, right? Oh, okay. Moving this one to here. There we go. Okay, and that's going to be strength. There we go. Ah, beautiful. And then this would be current stam. Needed. There we go. Make sure this is needed. Yeah. Agility. Stam, agility, none. Agility, needed agility XP. Let's actually do this here because this needs to be 100. And this needs to be 100. And we're going to add a new one, and this one will go under here. God damn it, I did it again. Intellect here, and then intellect, set needed XP for intellect, which will be 100. And then last one here will be the resilience. Beautiful. And then this will also be 100. Save, compile. Beautiful. Okay, play. Look at that. It's amazing. It failed to spawn the character, of course. But it works. And that's what's really important, is that it works. So now I can commit that code and be like, hey, it works. So terminal, git status, git add content, git add source, git diff. I think this one's got like something in it that I want to take a look at here. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Git status. Git commit. Leveling now. Added attribute based leveling system. Push origin master. Beautiful. So now I can go to here, close this, go to Trello, and beautiful, done. Now there's a couple things here that I added a leveling system. Should only show up when target UI should only show up when character has target, character select when you connect to the game. Oh yeah. This is going to be there eventually. Basic melee combat animations. Build a basic chat server. Add chat to UI. Add a mini map. Set up dedicated server. Launch alpha on itch.io, which I will be doing at some point. I just don't know when yet. But the question is, which of these 3 here or 4 do you think is the most important? And is there one that you guys want to see me try and tackle first? Because I'm kind of leaning towards the EQS stuff. Going once. Going twice. All right. Well, if that's the case, I think I'm going to do the EQS stuff because I want to... Actually, I should probably add a new card as well here for a bug. AI sometimes spawns, doesn't spawn due to collision. And to do edit labels, this will be a bug. And I think these two are related, right? So if I do this, see, open card, right? I think can I add this members, labels, checklist, dates? Yeah, whatever. Okay, and then we also need to update AI to retarget or AI update AI to feel better. Feel better. And this will be a task. Open card, labels, task. Description. Currently, AI will run to player, run to a character, and slash follow character, though it's a bit inconsistent. I did not spell that right. And will only attack one time. Wait. Let's say update AI movement or targeting and follow. Currently the AI is a little slow to follow the user if they walk away after the AI has come to a stop. They also tend to spend too much time actually no, they don't. It's only when they this only seems to happen if they have a target at the time at when they stop moving. And I'm kind of thinking this should be a bug, but it's also kind of a task. But maybe I'll remove that there. And then we'll add another card here to update AI to stop using blackboards and start using custom system. Edit labels. Save. This one seems a bit odd, but it makes sense because I'm going to do I've got some ideas for how I want to do this, and blackboards don't really work for what I want to do. So let's open the card here, and then AI, all AI in a spawner. Spawner should use a single one should use, let's see, when using the spawner, AI should share a controller. This will make it easier to allow, let's see, this will make it easier to control a mass number of AI at the same time and cut down on total resources used. There we go. And then I think we've already got a system in place where we can do the reset of stats and stuff like that. This will be a task. Save. We're going to add another one here for AI should have random stats within the min max. AI should spawn with random stats. Create a second AI that is hostile to the current AI. Hostile to the current AI. So if I do this, let's add a little details to this, right? So currently the AI can only level by attacking players. We want to add the ability for AIs, different AI to attack one another and level. Create a second AI that is hostile to do spawn with random stats. See open card. Label task. Currently the AI spawns with with base stats. We want to make AI spawn with random stats within a min / max based that is set by the spawner. This min / max should be able to change on while the game is running if needed. Actually, no, I'll leave that out for now. There we go. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is switch over to using the EQS system. But that means that I have to go learn how to use the EQS system. So let's work on that. EQS, Unreal Engine EQS. I've heard that this is actually very fast. So let's see here. The environment query system can be used within behavior trees. Warning, it is recommended that you proceed through the behavior tree quick start guide or have some prior knowledge of blueprints and behavior trees in Unreal 4 before proceeding with this guide. That's fine. Let me just double check though, because I want to make sure that I can use it outside of a behavior tree. Unreal Engine, can you use EQS outside of a behavior tree? Without behavior tree, here we go. Can I use EQS systems in blueprints without behavior trees, and if possible, how? Run EQS. That's quite the answer. It's just like, yes. Wait, am I not logged in? No, I'm not. Okay. So I can't actually upvote this. Good times. Okay, so I think I've got this set already. File to is this one, right? Project settings. Here we go. And then here we go down to experimental, which is completely missing here, of course. Of course it's missing. Oh, it's editor preferences, not project. Okay. Wait, where is editor preferences? Oh, there it is. Experimental. Enable interactive framework imports. Enable interactive frameworks to change framework in a new system. Huh. Yeah. My hair, it's getting everywhere. To do AI. Okay, so we're looking for AI. I don't even see AI here. I'm guessing it got moved. Did it get moved out of? Maybe it got moved out. Now let's just grab what we're looking for here. We'll just do this. What if we shorten it to just EQS maybe? Okay, so it's not there. Project settings maybe? EQS. Allow controllers as... Oh, okay. Yeah! Already set it up. Good times, good times. Okay. Do Detour Crowd AI controller. Wait, there's other types of controllers for AI? Oh, I might need to take a quick look at this. AI controller. I wonder what this is. Detour Crowd AI controller. All right, let's take a look at that. Crowd AI controller. Problem elaborate. Solution effects. When there is a large scale wayfinding crowd in the project, it is easy to appear that the pathfinding paths of two characters are similar conflict. This will cause this mutual exclusion. Oh, so it allows them to like move better. Okay, I see how that works. They'll like actually move around each other. Oh, that's kind of neat. RVO difference between detour crowd and controller. In fact, UE has a simple method. Check the character movement component. Velocity also has an effect of avoidance, but naturally also has its drawback. The AI controller must have a character movement component. More importantly, it does not care about the boundaries of the nav mesh pathfinding grid, which means that under this method, the character has the risk of getting out of the pathfinding grid out of control. A more complex algorithm is used to solve this problem. Interesting. Do not turn it on at the same time when in use, because RVO settings in Blueprint will override detour crowd and make it invalid. Interesting. Okay. So we'll come back to that. So first things first, we're going to get started on this. So here, we're going to do the environment query context thing. Can be used, so create a new blueprint called environment query context blueprint base type and call it EQ player context. Sure. Oops. It was what? There we go. All brilliant in there. Okay, so provide single. In this step, we establish a context for the EQS system of the player character that will be used in the tests later in this guide. Open the EQS player context asset, then in the My Blueprint panel, override the provided single actor function. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just get to the same point down here so I can have it on a side screen while I do this. And then, okay, so override, add single actor. Okay. And then here they want us to do the get player. You can provide individual actors or locations as a context as well as a set of actors or locations. In the provided single actor function, use get player character as called in call as the resulting actor. Okay, get player character. Sure. This will retrieve the player character that at runtime as the context. While we are focusing on blueprints, in this case, a more optimized approach would be to create the context through C++. Yes, always. And we will be likely rebuilding this into C++ anyways, but let's make sure that we actually can. So this was a let's make sure that this can actually work here. right? So here we would say add new class and all classes, and this would be a env query context. Yeah, so it would just be like this one here. Not this one. It could be this one. And then we could use it as a base to create further blueprints in the future, right? But the important thing is that we can actually do it. Okay, and now let's set up the EQS system. In this step, we'll jump into the EQS editor and set up the test for finding a location that has line of sight to the player inside EQS find player. Is it here? Find player? EQS. Wait. I think this is on the blueprint. Okay, wait. So in this step, we jump into the EQS editor and set tests. The EQS editor. What's the EQS editor? I don't even know what the EQS editor is. I definitely I have got to have missed a step here. Oh, here we go. I did miss a step. Environment query named EQS find player. Okay. So I did miss a step here. So here we'll do a blueprint. And this will be environment query. Environment query. Oh, it's not env. It's literally environment query. Okay, so we just do this. Wait, what if I do maybe like artificial intelligence here? Oh, there it is. EQS find player. There we go. I found it. Okay, so from here we do points grid. Oof, that is very quick. Points. There are several different types of generators that are used to create items. Items in relation to a context. Those items are then used in tests. For example, how far is item X from context Y? From the result of the tests, items are called or scored and can be used to determine what is the best, highest or lowest scoring option. In this example, we will generate a series of points on a grid around the AI that will put it into a position where it can see the player character. Okay, grid half size to 800 and space between to 150. Sorry, they said change it to what? 800 and 150. Okay. Environment query context. Yes. Okay. Oof. I need more water. These settings are used to define the possible number of points to test against and the distance between those points. So it's just essentially like a big grid. It just gets laid down, and it's every point that the character could move to, I think. It's kind of interesting. We want to keep this to a manageable size, as having a grid too large may start to impact your game's performance. Using the generate around field, you can determine where the grid should be placed. In this case, around the querier or the AI character. Well, it will also work if we set generated around to the player context we created. We don't want the AI to move up to a point on the grid near player if it already has line of sight to player. Wait. Well, it would also work if we set generate around to use player context we created. We don't want the AI to move up to a point on the grid near the player if it already has line of sight out to the player. The projection data option provides additional fields for determining how the grid is generated. For this example, we can leave these as default, but you can come back and adjust these settings if you desire. Right click on the simple grid and add test, select trace. Okay. Select trace. The trace test will be used to determine if a point on the grid can actually see the player character. Oh God, I should probably go get some water. I'm actually going to do that. I will be right back. Just going to grab some water and whatnot. All right, I am back. Okay. The trace test will be used to determine can actually see the player. Is in order, the order in which you add tests to a generator is irrelevant. The tests get stored putting the filter first, so that subsequent tests deal with as small of an item collection as possible. Makes sense. And also filtering by cost. So distance filter will be executed before line of sight filter. That makes sense. Okay, so now we would do a test for distance. And after the trace test returns points that can see the player character, the distance test will be used to score those points based on their proximity to the character. Select the trace test, then in detail panel, set the following options. Okay, here. So this is on the trace test. Okay. So geometry trace. This will be filter only. And then this will be EQS player context. And then Boolean matches. We want this to be not set. Okay. There we go. Then we're going to come back to here. Here we are providing the player character as the point of reference context in the trace test for visibility. By disabling the bool match option, we are stating that we want to filter out any points that cannot see the player character. Select the distance test, and then in the details panel, change the test purpose to score only and the scoring factor to -1. Interesting. Okay, and then this would be score only. The scoring factor, they said -1. Okay. The distance test propose is to score the items returned, and the scoring factor of -1 scores points that are closer to the player character. Let's see. If we leave this as 1, it will return points that are furthest away. Oh, okay, so this is for -1 gives us, because if this is the player character, this would be the best, and this would be the worst, right? So like this is where the player is, this is where the player isn't, right? So if we look at it, it's switched there, but if we go back to 1, it goes the other way. So the higher on this area of the graph, the worse it becomes, like the more it avoids, right? So the higher this line goes up, the worse it gets valued. There we go. You know, all kinds of stuff with this to like fiddle around with it and whatnot. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but we'll get there. There are additional score options such as clamping the score to a minimum and maximum value, changing the score equation, which changes the curve equation applied to the normalized score before being multiplied by the scoring factor. Defining the normalization type or assigning a reference value used to normalize score. For this example, we can leave these all at their default settings. Blackboard and behavior tree setup. In this step, we set up the Blackboard key and lay out the branches of our behavior tree. In BB enemy Blackboard asset, create the following keys. Bool has name, has line of sight. V vector name, move to location. Object with base class, set actor to actor name, targeted name. Let's see here. I think I just got a message somewhere. It's here. All right. So we could do that. Let's see what we've currently got in this Blackboard. So if we close this, because it's not strictly required to be opened right this moment. BB enemy. We've got enemy actor, right? We've got self actor, which is just self, and I think that comes default, right? And then we've got has line of sight and patrol location, which I don't think we need patrol location anymore. Move to location. Okay, so it is patrol location. So we'll go forward with that being the thing that we'll do, right? Bool has line of sight, vector, move to location, and object. Actually, I'm going to update it to move to location because I think I like that a little bit better. So let's add a new key, a vector, and we're going to call it move to location. And then I'm also going to actually add these all here. New object, which will be target actor. And to do target actor will be an actor. No, wait, base type. Oh, there we go, actor. There, and we want a bool of type. Oh wait, no, has line of sight is already there, so we can just do this. Delete. There we go. Beautiful. And the only reason I'm updating it is just so it's easier to follow this specific thing here. Open up the BT enemy behavior tree and create the graph using selector sequencer and wait tasks node. All right, let's pull that up and do that. So we need the behavior tree, which is BT. Yeah, there we go. We're also going to save this. Blackboard save. There we go. And here, we're just going to delete all of this. So here we'll say in combat, apparently. This is going to be a selector. And we're going to name this selector here How do we name this? Oh, here we go. In combat. And then here we're going to say attack. Sorry, this is a sequence. Sequence here, and this sequence will be called attack. And then this will be a sequence as well. And this will be move into position. And then here we'll have another sequence. And this will be patrolling. And then we will have a wait. And they want us to have a wait of 1 second. That seems reasonable. All right, the above. Okay, the above we have 3 main branches, and they go left to right. So left, here, left. So it's a branching tree, do, and then it goes to here, and then it will go to here, and then here. And this is the order of execution, is always this way. Above we have 3 main branches. The leftmost branch uses a selector node, which we have named in combat, to switch between 2 sequence nodes, one called attack and another called move position. Yep. When the AI is not executing the in combat branch, it will execute the next branch, which we have named patrolling. In the event, for some reason, AI is not in either combat or patrolling, we have a failsafe task to wait, which is set to 1 second before trying to move to another branch. That's just so it doesn't rapidly get called all the time, right? In the step where we set up the patrolling branch of the behavior tree, off the patrolling sequence node, add a move to task set to move to location and wait task. And the wait will have a bit of a difference to it. So this will be move to. And then this needs to be changed to move to location. And this is a wait. And set to 5 with, I think this is 1. Yeah, plus minus 1 second. So this can be 4, 5, or 6 is the wait. Here, it's a bit random, which is nice. Always nice. We'll save this so I don't lose it in case something does crash for one reason or another. This will instruct the AI to move to the Blackboard key, move to location, then wait a specified time. However, we still need to define the vector value move to location, which we haven't actually, we're not updating at all. From the toolbar, create a new task. Then in the content browser, call it BT random location. I think I've already got one for that, which I think we can just reuse. Yeah. Random, find random patrol. It's terribly named, but I will use that. So we'll come into here. We're going to open this one up, and it's relatively the same, I think, as what they've got here. So we will just come into here. We're gonna recreate this and substitute it out for this. I like that one a lot better. Get location, cast to first base character. think I can actually just get rid of this because this doesn't seem to be really needed here. Yeah, let's just do this. And then here we've got our two random locations. There we go. And yeah, we can move on. This is all already done and taken care of, apparently. Though I'm going to try and move it over a little bit. I hate how soupy these become. Troll location. I'll just do 100 or 1000, sorry. There we go. Radius 1000. Yeah. Patrol location here. That's fine. Patrol radius. Actually, yeah, I should probably just do that here. There. Patrol radius, and we'll default that. That's already defaulted to 1000, so I'll just leave it. There we go. I think that's pretty normal to do that. Anyways. This all looks kind of good, I think. That's not what I wanted. I want to move this. How do I move it? Can I move it? All right, never mind. It won't move. I'm leaving it. I'm just going to save, compile, and call that a day. It's fine. All right. Using an event receive execute AI node, which is here. Off the controlled pawn, you can get actor location and use that as an origin for get random reachable point in radius. Is that the get random reachable point in radius? Yeah. Oh God. Which we've set to 1000 as the radius. That's just like 1000 of whatever the unit is, right? Use the return value from the get random reachable point in radius node as a branch condition off of true pin, which is here because this will return whether or not it could or could not actually find a location. And if it's false, we'll just set it to whatever the current value is. All right, let's see. Where was I? Pin true. Value and set the blackboard value vector thing here with the key being a blackboard key select selector value called move to location, which I've already done. Although I think that needs to actually be updated. Blackboard key. This needs to be move to location. All right. And I think that fixes both of these here at the same time. Yeah, this seems about right. Off of the false pins at the blackboard, set it to the default location of the current location, and then we move on. make sure that this is checked, which it is. And then we're going to do this. In the behavior tree, add BT random location task settings, move to location in the details panel of the patrolling. So we come over to here and patrolling, move to location, and it's set to move to location. I think this should now actually just work. We save and we'll just bring this over here and we'll hit play. I think this should just work. Now we won't actually attack anything yet because that's not set. Or actually we might. I don't know. Oh, can't find matching actor. Cool. All right. It's I broke the behavior tree. Not uncommon. Let's see here. I thought that I had the behavior tree still set, right? Animations. I think that maybe it's the controller, maybe AI controller. Because like I've got this perception thing here, and if I just do this, break all pins, break link to, yeah, break link to branch, there. Save, compile. Let's see if this fixes it. I don't think it's going to, but we'll find out. Interesting. All right, we're gonna leave it be for now, and just keep pushing forward until we fix the problem. Random location and then move to. Oh, maybe I forgot to do that. Oh, I did. Okay. Random BTT random location. BT find random patrol. And then it's move location. Move to location. Yeah, move to location. There we go. Save. So I think I figured out the problem. So I'm going to move this over and hit play. And yeah, that's totally not working. There's no actor being attached for some reason. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to collapse all of them. And then I think this is in actor. No. Is it character movement? No. There's one here that specifically deals with AI. Movement? No. Input? No. Maybe pawn. There's the AI controller. If that's the case, then no, that's the spawner, and we want the controller AI controller here. If we do this, maybe this has the behavior tree. Hmm. Well, that would do it right there. My spawner didn't have a behavior tree set, apparently. It was like, no, we're just going to not have a behavior tree. All right, well, interesting. It's not utilizing it, but let's see if it set. No, it did not. Oh, well, okay. So we stop. Where is our behavior tree? Why is our behavior tree not running? Mm. Wait, what? Oh, wait, right, because this isn't the actual spawner. Save compile. This is, yeah, okay. We want to select the spawner here and edit VP's AI spawner? No. No, we just want it here. There we go. Save. Play. Okay. I don't know how it got reset or whatever, but it seems to still not be working. But yeah, I can do like 10, right? And then, oops, 10, and then we hit play and there should be 10 characters. But none of them are walking anymore. They're just kind of sitting there. Let's see if this even still works. Does it respawn? Yeah, they're still respawning at least. Behavior tree is completely broken and not working though. Hmm. Uh, duh, duh, duh. Did I probably fucked something up here, didn't I? Hmm. All right, so I guess we'll start with this one next. Hmm. There's so many of them. Okay, so something is weird. I don't like it at all. Let's see here. Like we're still not getting anything with a behavior tree. right? Hmm. Oh, it's not. Wait. This isn't even being set apparently. That's probably why. The controller's not actually in use. That makes sense. Let's take a look at these since we've got it running in the background. We can actually take a look at these here as a whole, right? So if we bring this up here, we can just say here's our base user here, right? Animations, skins. I'm not seeing. There's the player state, yeah. Where's the AI controllers? They're not being spawned. The AI controllers don't exist. Good times, good times. Okay, so we'll stop and we'll come back to here. And so it's got to be something in here. Base AI controller, yeah. Play. Where is our controller? Although, is this, I think this is running on, like, this is not the right list. I guess we're just going to have to come back to this. We'll come back to it. Call it for now. We'll just leave it be. It's terrible, but we're just going to do that. We're just going to leave it be, and we're going to proceed forward with 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 our broken piece of garbage right now. For all the brokenness out there. In this step, we set up the tasks associated with the in combat branch, including our find player query used to find the location that has line of sight of the player character. Right click on the in combat section and add a decorator for the Blackboard type with the following settings. Okay. So let's see. We're going to go to the Blackboard. Let's see, where is it? Blackboard tree here. And then the in combat will be add a decorator. Of Blackboard type. And in this, we say low priority. And this would be target. In this case, target actor. There we go. To do observer aborts set to low. Priority to do. Here we are setting that once target actor becomes set, execute the in combat branch, aborting any low priority tasks. Oh, okay. Okay, so if there's a low priority task, it will exit the low priority task and start this right away, right? So like if okay, that makes sense. This is setting the hierarchy of importance. Here we are stating that okay, right click on the attack sequence and add the decorator the following settings. Okay. And this will be a decorator of type blackboard. And we're going to move this over here. Oops, we're going to move this over here and move this as a whole over here because it's already starting to take up too much space. And in here, we're going to say low priority. And then on value change. Wait, did I forget to change? Okay, on result change, on value change. And then this will be has line of sight. Wow. Just aborts all of those. Okay. Here we are stating that if has line of sight is set, then execute the attack branch. Yep. If has line of sight is not set, execute a different branch until has line of sight is set again. Okay. Off off the attack node, add rotate to face enemy. Okay. So this would be a rotate to face enemy. This will cause the AI to rotate towards the target actor. Well, in the attack branch for this example, we do not have an attack to give our AI. However, this is something you can add later on in if you desire. Which we will. It will be our melee attack. Off the move into position node, use run EQS query node. Maybe that was the issue. No, it wasn't the issue. Just don't mind me. Okay, so in here, we are going to run EQS query. This isn't 100% the same as what we're looking at here. Move to location. Yeah. And then don't have I don't have the option to select this. What the hell? Let's see. EQS request. Oh, here it is. Find player location. Find player. Yay, there we go. Both of these are deprecated, and I'm not sure which one I should care about. So based off of this, at least, it looks like this one's not selected, so I'll just leave that, I suppose. Yeah, it should be good times. All right, add the move to set to move to location and rotate to entity following run QS. Hey man, how are you doing, silly? It's been a while. Add a move to set move to location. Okay, let's just take a look at this here and compare it with what we currently have. And I believe it's this one here, right? No, it's this one here. So this, and then this would be move to, and this would be move to location. And then here would be rotate to, and this would be target. And this should be target. Birthday coming up in about 6 weeks. Got a new PC that's more powerful. Nice. Congratulations. Happy early birthday. I hope you've been well. It's been ages since I've chatted with you. It's been ages since I've streamed though, so I guess it's understandable, right? You still playing the rhythm games? Okay, the behavior tree will run the EQS query to update the Blackboard key move to location. Yeah. And the AI will then move to that location and rotate to the target actor, player character. Yeah. The full behavior tree should look something like this. And we're just going to open this up in a side here. And I'm just going to move. So this is what we're going to replicate. And I'm just going to move that over there. And then we're going to bring up the actual one. And we're going to compare it to see how much I fucked it up. Okay, so that's target. Yeah. This has line of sight set. Yes. This is correct. Correct. Sweet. Just going to move this one over a bit. Save. It has a 3070 graphics card with 6 gigs of video RAM, 32 gigs of RAM, two terabyte SSDs. Yep, and oh, I got an i7. Congrats. That is always a nice CPU. I think I gotten more deeper into them. That's good. You enjoy them, right? I'm getting a MIDI keyboard for 48 key rhythm gain. Interesting. And AE drum kit on Christmas, I think. Nice. That should be fun. I still haven't actually set up my little USB MIDI controller thingy mabob that I don't understand anything about yet. Sounds about right. It's the what's going on? I have no idea. If you need help with music or at all, let me know. I will keep you posted, man. I appreciate it. Where did it go? Here we go. So, AI controller setup. We need to run the behavior tree, which I think this should already be done. think you have me on Discord. I do. I will hit you up if once I get to that point. I've got some assets on the Unreal store for like background noise and stuff like that. Nice. Let me double check. I'm fairly certain. I'd have to. We haven't chatted on Discord in so long, right? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, there we go. Bumped you up to the top of the list, right? There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so let me take a look at that behavior tree that I've got going here on the controller. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the AI controller is actually in C++ here. See, controllers, AI controller, yeah, and on possess, get behavior tree. If not, return initialized run behavior tree. There we go. Nice. I will 100% keep you posted on that. I'm not at a point where I'm ready to start putting music into the game that I'm working on at the moment, just because like I don't really know what I want to like what it would be. So it's kind of hard to do. So this is already true. Based off of a behavior tree here. It was the AI controller. Yeah, the Blueprint AI controller. So where did I put it? It's in here. World partition actor. No. Where is my... Okay, let's do this. Okay, so... Wait, where's my behavior tree? AI character, get behavior tree. Oh, no wonder. Did I accidentally delete the behavior tree? There's no behavior tree. No behavior tree. Be willing to try something for level design. Unaware of what editor you're using for that or engine. Unreal. It's all Unreal right now. I was thinking of developing or doing level design. I'm messing around with Hammer SDK. What is Hammer SDK? Let me take a quick look here. Hammer SDK. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. Let's just see the plugins here. Beautiful. Okay. This one, the Valve Hammer editor. Okay. I would suggest Unreal. Unreal is great. I love Unreal. It's going to be the Unreal Engine editor for world editing is going to be one of the better ones. Sure, go for it. Oh, wait, it's... you'll have to link me on Discord because I don't think that Google will or YouTube will allow you to. is a free. Features. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I like the only issue with it is like that where can you use it outside of Valve, right? So like this is probably great for creating games for like creating maps for Valve properties, but like I don't think anybody's really using the Valve SDK other than Valve these days. But I don't know, maybe you could do from this to Unreal, but I don't know. I have no idea. Well, Un- Unreal and Unity are kind of like the de facto way people are developing these days, right? They're the two biggest 3D engines on the market, right? So if you really want to get into level editing, they're probably your best bet because that's what everybody's using, right? Whether they're big or small, kind of thing, right? I will keep you posted once I'm more ready. But uh, one of the things that I want to get into is more um, procedural generation, right? So, but that will have some stuff around it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But if you get familiar with like world generation and stuff like that in Unreal, then we could probably do something. But keep me posted. All right, let's. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm more of a programmer than a designer, so it works, right? Okay, so we're going to take this perception here and make sure this is all set up correctly. So AI site configuration sense. We're going to detect friendlies off. For now. And then here we're going to. Wait, does this get all like super intense here? Let me just go through this a bit. Yeah, they're just gonna have me redo the exact same thing that I've already got going, right? Day one, you're banned from being AFK in a match. Lol. Wait, what? Let's see here. Just don't make a day one you're banned for being AFK in a match, right? Well, it's not going to be matches, right? So, like Valorant. Oh God, I will not do that. I promise. Okay, so this is the huge, massive amount of logic that we have at the moment, and they want us to do this instead. So we're gonna work towards that. And right now, I think there's an issue with the possession not working correctly because we don't have a behavior tree. And I thought that this was supposed to have a behavior tree, but it doesn't for some reason. I thought I put a behavior tree in here. Welcome back, Marmar. How was dinner? Just like what's going on here? If you're what's going on here? Wait. I've let's see here. It was great. I ate too much. Lol. I did that at breakfast. That's why I'm still not hungry. Let's see here. I've been having spicy food recently. Spicy food's always good. I enjoy spicy food. I need to fix this behavior tree stuff though. Why is my behavior tree stuff not working? Where do I assign the behavior tree? A base character, which is the behavior tree in the base AI character. So if I go to here, this one should have the behavior tree. And the behavior tree, I think, should be part of FirstRPG in AI here, which is there. I don't know. I don't go out of my way to eat super spicy food because it like it just you end up in a situation. Actually, what was it? There's a there's a place that has a spicy wing that I've eaten at. What was it? It was give me like 2 seconds here to figure it out. I think it was wings. Menu. Yeah, here we go. Where was it? Wow, wow, that is terrible design. The bobby wing here, this one. It's terrible. It just tastes like burning. Nothing but burning. It's only burning. There's nothing else to it. It's yeah, like yeah, it's just yeah, no. I guess they have a vegetarian version of it now. I've never eaten the vegetarian version of it, but just this one. Just makes you want to this here has the unique flavor of making you want to throw up and and it gives me the hiccups real bad, like real bad, real bad. It's just constant hiccups. It's it tastes like burning. I heavily do not suggest. The burning sensation is real. Okay, so let's take a look at this controller again. So we've got the on possess, and the on possess should be working, but it's not working. So what I'm going to do is see if this returns anything. AI controller CPP. So here, what we'll do is we can do if be initialized. trace. And here we'll just say was able to initialize behavior tree. And then we'll have an else statement. Was not able to. There we go. And we will make sure that this is all saved up. Yes. We'll do a quick save all. And then we need to come back here and rerun this. The trick to getting used to it, Marmar, is you just got to just slowly work your way up. Just start eating progressively spicier food. And more often, and you'll slowly get used to it. So start with something like not spicy, like Frank's Red Hot or something like that, right? Okay, so let's check these logs, see if it actually runs the behavior tree. I think something broke here. Yeah, this isn't the server did not even attempt to start correctly there. There we go. Set current target. Because I can do jalapenos and it's not spicy. If anything, it's more just like, yeah, once you get used to it, right? Skin spawn was able to initialize the behavior tree. Okay, so the behavior tree is running. But for some reason, it's not working. I thought I could see the behavior tree before when I was playing around with this, right? Like here we're just not seeing anything. Can't find any actors. And they're just not moving. The other thing that it could be is maybe they're moving on the server but not on the client for some reason. I'm not sure. I might actually just call it a day here. And I am starting to get hungry actually, now that we started talking about food. So I might call it and go eat, and then maybe take a look at some behavior tree stuff, see if I can figure out what the hell is going on here. Because like the second I switched it over, it just decided it didn't want to continue working. And to do lost site. And I'm also going to update I'm going to update the controller to make sure that the on target perception update thing actually works correctly. Go eat. I will. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out to eat, and probably call it a night. Yeah, I'm gonna head out to eat, call it a night. Maybe do some poking around, see if I can figure out what's going on with the behavior tree later or something. But thank you to everybody who stuck around, and everybody who chatted, and everybody who lurked and whatnot. Please feel free to drop a follow or a subscription since we're on YouTube or whatnot. And hopefully I'll see some of you or all of you guys all later. All right. Well, thank you for being here.